man with a mustache.
Hey.
I don't know. Choke. I don't care.
In line. It ain't about the pasta.
I am the devil. And don't you forget it.
Poo-poo head. Both of you, poo-poo heads.
He hung a TV on the wall in under 7 minutes. I timed him.
Not really sure what I've done to you, but I'll take a Pinot Grigio.
Everybody here has not been working on their summer body.
Leave him the alone. He's a battered wife. Look at him.
You hate it, well, you're not important enough to hate. Sit down. I'm smarter than you, I'm cooler than you, I'm prettier than you. Get the over it and move on with your life.
Am I gonna do the hand thing? Yeah, I am. Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Real House People of Reality TV!
Ow, I had a foot cramp.
I just saw your face in like so much pain when I opened my eyes again.
It's better now.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, everybody.
Hello! I am your host, Trisha.
And I'm your host, Amber.
And we were thinking about fun facts, because we're bad at that. And
I keep trying to take my pen.
I do try. Yeah, well, because I'm sure there's clicking in the last one of you clicking your pen.
Yeah.
So we're not doing that. Give it to me.
No, I need to point.
Okay, but no clicking.
Fuck you. I'll be good.
My fun fact for today is that my favorite Halloween movie is the Halloween Town series. I like Halloween Town 1, Halloween Town 2, and Halloween Town High, but Return to Halloween Town can suck it, because they changed the main actress, and I hate that.
Yeah, I hate when movies do
It also, doesn't make sense for,
No.
any of the other contexts of the other movies.
No, just call it quits when you lose an actress.
Yeah,
You had a good series, leave it alone.
it's actually really funny, because the main villain of the second movie, he is actually married to the girl who was Marnie in the first 3 movies.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's weird.
Yeah, they've been married for years now. It's so cute. I love it.
Everybody likes themselves a good bad guy.
Yeah.
It wasn't my pen, that was my water bottle.
Oh, and that was my knee.
Oh no, we're a mess.
Yeah. And Amber has a fun fact for you today that she would not tell me before this, so I'm scared.
You already know it.
Well, okay.
My fun fact is I'm allergic to icing sugar. I thought for the longest time that my throat tingled and closed a little when I ate icing. It was because I'm diabetic, until my diabetes specialist kindly told me, "That's insane, you're allergic. Your throat does not close because you're diabetic."
I'm allergic to frozen black cherries.
Yeah, that's weird.
It doesn't do it with the regular black cherries, but my lips will get sores on them and my tongue will tingle.
It's called herpes.
We've had this conversation, I've realized, on this before. Because I remember editing a part that said...
No, I think I said you had herpes for a different reason.
No, because you said the cherries had herpes.
Oh.
I remember this.
Well, shit. I guess we could leave this in there anyway.
Yeah.
You're welcome a second time.
Yeah.
Trisha still has herpes.
I don't have herpes!
My favorite Halloween movie is Nun, because I hate Halloween.
You like The Nun?
No, Nun.
You
None
like
of
The
them.
Nun?
I
Okay.
don't like The Nun. I've never seen it.
Me neither.
I know, you're a weenie.
Have you never seen Halloween Town?
Yeah, they're fine.
They're cute.
They're tolerable.
They're cute. Did you ever watch Don't Look Under the Bed?
You know I didn't.
It was a Disney Channel original movie.
I know.
It was one of my favorites as a kid.
My favorite Halloween movie is Princess Diaries. Because sometimes you can dress up like a princess for Halloween, and it's fine.
Okay. Second fun fact about me. I will frequently go to bed watching Dan and Phil play scary games. I really like falling asleep to them playing FNAF, except that Dan screams really loudly and it sometimes wakes me up. But I've currently been falling asleep a lot to them playing Poppy Playtime. Their Poppy Playtime playthrough has been very relaxing to go to sleep to. I love watching horror games.
You're very weird.
But I don't like horror movies. Except for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. That was very good. But I would not consider that a horror movie.
No, I've heard it is not that.
It's not scary at all.
That being said, I still will not watch it.
Can we please?
Maybe.
I want to watch it together.
If
All
we
right.
do, we have to at least get a good TikTok out of it.
Yeah, I will be filming you periodically.
Okay. So, with all that out of the way, We are covering today Season 2, Episodes 5, titled Burlesque, and 6, titled Lisa's Angels. Today. So, Burlesque, Episode 5, Season 2. We start with Natalie, one of Lisa's business partners, planning her husband, Guillermo, Lisa's other business partner, his birthday.
Yep.
She'd like to do a burlesque theme. She asks...
It's a weird theme to do, I feel like.
She asks Katie and Stassi if they'll be dancers. Because they used to do burlesque for fun. They took lessons and whatever.
Yeah.
But they hire actual burlesque dancers to, like, teach them a routine. My question is, why not just hire the dancers instead of, like, Guillermo's employees to do this dance?
I actually have a theory about this.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that Natalie knows it's not going to be as sexy because they're going to feel awkward. And Natalie doesn't really want it to be super sexy because she doesn't want Guillermo to get Guillermo'd.
Maybe she's, like, still trying to be the cool wife, but she's still a wife.
Yeah, she doesn't feel 100% comfortable with it. Which you can tell throughout, like, the entire...
Yeah, I still think she gets, like, the Goat of Wives trophy.
Yeah.
For doing a burlesque theme, because she knows he's a perv and will love it.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, I don't know. I would do it. I wouldn't do it.
No, you would throw Chris a burlesque party, except you would do the burlesque
I would
dancing.
be the dancer. I'll get you a boob cake. It'll be weird. It'll be wonderful.
Yeah. I want to be invited just to watch you do
37,
the dance.
here we come.
I just want to watch you do the dance.
So, Katie and Stassi agree. They're going to learn the routine. On to Ariana. So we've hired her. She's working. She's good at her job.
She is arguably the best at her job. I have a new answer for who the manager should be.
Right. I do understand why the other girls might be, like, kind of iffy on her a little bit, because I do think she is, like, more effortlessly pretty than the rest.
Oh, yeah.
Overall.
She doesn't have to try. She's just kind of gorgeous.
Yeah. And she's just, like, cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to explain it. She's just, like, a cool person.
She doesn't care about...
She has cool energy.
Yeah, she doesn't care about what anyone else thinks.
Yeah.
She's just kind of, she is who she is, and you can suck it.
Yeah.
And I respect it, and I love it, and she's gorgeous.
Yeah. What is wrong with you in every podcast? Yeah. So, Katie and Kristen are at Kristen's apartment.
Yeah.
Prepping for her passport photo. Kristen requests that this photo be just as hot as her mugshot. So this is the first we're hearing of this mugshot. Apparently, she has a past DUI.
Honestly, not surprising.
Not at all. But she was very
I was actually
proud.
surprised that it was a DUI and not like an assault charge, actually.
Right.
I feel a little bit nervous talking about her in this free-form way, because, like, what if she hears this and punches me in the face? What if she finds me?
I think you're good.
I don't know. I'm scared.
I'm gonna say you're good. She's not the one that has, like, beef with just no-name podcasters.
True.
Often. That's reserved for someone else. If he blocks me, I'm fucking proud. That's fine. Because he's trash.
Jax Taylor?
You betcha.
Actually, that would be kind of iconic.
Yeah, speaking of, it looks like Mr. Jax Taylor has deactivated his Instagram account. Once again.
I was looking
because
for it.
Because of some heat he's getting online. So...
I was looking for it because I was tagging people in our post and couldn't find him.
Unshocking and pathetic.
I didn't know that this was an ongoing thing, but I'm not surprised about it.
He never gets better. Spoiler, he's the worst. So anyway, they're prepping for this passport picture and Stassi gets a call.
Oh, just before we get to the call. Kristen really wants this picture to be gorgeous. I don't know how to tell this woman that there is not a passport photo and or driver's license photo that is good.
No, even if you are pretty.
Like, the best passport photo I've ever seen is Kirsten's. And she is rudely photogenic.
Yeah.
Like...
I look like an escaped, like, European convict.
It's
not good.
my chin always like squishes in and I'm looking up in a weird way and I don't know what to do about it.
Look straight, probably.
I do look straight. I look
Yeah.
straight at the camera, but my face looks weird. It's just bad.
It's not going to be good, and like almost no one sees that ever. Also, how do you live like where you live and they're all going on these trips and stuff and you don't have a passport?
Right?
Because she said she's never had a passport.
That's crazy. Guess you don't need a passport to go into...
She wasn't in Mexico for Stassi's birthday in season 1, was she?
They weren't in Mexico. They were in Las Vegas.
Right.
Which is in...
Oh, my bad. They haven't been to Mexico yet. Spoiler alert. They go to Mexico at some point in the 11 seasons.
Okay. Shocker.
And I think Kristen probably is there for that.
Well, she's getting a passport, so probably.
Yeah, my bad.
And also, Kristen was in Vegas in season 1, so...
Because Vegas is in America.
Yeah.
Alright. So, on that note...
She's probably getting her passport because they're planning other things.
Perhaps. That makes far more sense.
Anyway.
So, Stassi gets a phone call from Jax, who's in the hospital. He's discovered a lump in his chest. Stassi instantly thinks it's like the hundreds and hundreds of dollars of supplements this man's taking. But he's scared, and it kind of rattles her a little bit.
I mean, I feel like it would take a lot for me not to be concerned. Like, even for, like, an ex who's wronged me. If I got, like, a call from somebody like that, like, I would be concerned. Like, I can't not be.
No.
Like, even if it's... Unless it's... I genuinely don't know of a person...
Well, I guess they're, like, on okay terms at this point.
Yeah. It's like... Yeah, if I got a phone call like that, especially from Jax, like, and I had previous things, like, I feel like I would unfortunately be, like, concerned.
Yeah. So, we're waiting on those results. Now, we are going to pick out Guillermo's birthday cake.
Yes.
Natalie, Lisa, and Sheena.
I'm not really sure why Sheena's there.
I think Lisa briefly mentioned that she would be the one picking up the cake on the day of.
Oh.
So she brought her so she'd know where it was, as if Google Maps isn't a thing.
So probably so she knows where it is, and also like can kind of meet the person doing it, so that everything's hunky dory.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they need to like, because they're such high profile people, gotta like make sure that the people have met the person picking up.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Anyway, she's there, and of course, as Sheena does so well, she makes it about her, and she wants to look at wedding cakes, even though she is not even engaged.
I'll be real though, I thought it was kind of cute that she wanted to look at wedding cakes.
But when Lisa repeatedly tries to make an effort to not get her to look at wedding cakes because it's weird and like not her moment.
Yeah, no.
And she says, "Are you staying?" Was that not like a sign to you that she doesn't want you to stay?
It was so weird.
It was super weird.
I thought it was cute the first time she like said it. I'm like, aw, that's cute. She's thinking marriage with her boyfriend. Like, it's going well, whatever.
Yeah,
and then
like at that point, it's just like a cute little comment about cakes and weddings, whatever.
And then Lisa's like, no. And then she's like, oh, are you staying? Like,
yeah, it was weird. So they pick out a cake with a nice hunky set of tits for 50.
Yeah.
People. Not the age 50. I think he's
45.
only turning 45. Yeah. So that's done. Then we cut to a scene with Tom and Ariana, the besties.
I love them.
Thrift shopping. Ariana speaks to Tom and says she hopes that things will be fine once Kristen gets to know her and realizes there's nothing to worry about.
Yep.
That was hilarious, huh?
It was very brave and naive of her to say.
Poor girl. I thought that was really funny.
It was so funny. So naive.
Yeah. I'm still not getting, like, sex vibes from them.
No, it feels so freaking platonic. It felt like you and I going to the thrift store.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get the flirty vibes at all.
Not really, no. It's strange.
Like, it almost felt... I don't know Ariana's life, and I don't want to assume sexualities, but it would not surprise me if she was a lesbian. Like, She seems so uninterested in Tom.
Yeah.
That, like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Like...
It's just funny.
I'm sure she's, like... I don't know. I can't say I'm sure she's not. She might be. Based off of your face, she's not, but...
She is bisexual.
Okay.
We don't know that in the show yet.
Okay. But she has come out in the public.
Wasn't really a come out so much as a...
Just...
obviously. Like,
yeah.
what? Who cares?
Yeah.
Very cool. Chill about it. Because it's Ariana.
Yeah. Okay, so I did pick up on something there.
Yeah, like, she just is. But she's, like... She's not, like... You know how there's those girls that say, like, oh, I'm way better friends with guys than girls? Because,
like, girls?
Yeah, Sheena. Because girls hate her.
Yeah.
So she only has the option of hanging out with guys because they think she's, like, they want to sleep with her.
Yeah.
Ariana's the girl that actually, like, is good friends with the guys.
Yeah. I could see her, like, hanging out with a bunch of guys, drinking a beer, watching the game.
Yeah, totally.
Like,
she's cool.
Like, she's not like other girls, literally, and not just being like,
she's not the one
like other girls.
Yeah, she's not the one that says it. She's the one that is it.
Yeah.
Like, she's just
not
different.
Like the others.
And I will
I say not like other girls, I don't mean not like other girls in, like, the sense of, like, all other girls. I mostly mean in the context of Sir.
Yeah. I will say, a bit where I do understand Kristen, I guess, is the most relaxed and comfortable we've seen Tom on the show is when he's hanging out with Ariana.
I definitely think it's okay for her to be jealous.
Yeah.
But
the thing is, the reason he is comfortable hanging out with Ariana is because she's not dramatic and crazy.
Yeah. She's
like,
not
you've
gonna,
made it this way. He could be that comfortable with you. I'm sure he was at one point.
Yeah. Like, the thing is with Kristen is, like, she has the right to be jealous in the regard of, like, this guy is very clearly way more happy and comfortable not with you right now.
Yeah.
But maybe...
look at why that is.
Yeah. Like, don't... Like, yeah. Just, it's very obviously not a sex thing. It is very obviously he's comfortable around her, they're friends thing.
Yeah.
Though, if they were to be together, outside, like, if him and Kristen were to break up, and him and Ariana were to date, I think that it would actually go very well.
Right, yeah. Like,
I can't see them ever happening, because they feel very platonic besties, but
like, they're comfortable.
Yeah.
And they're friends.
Yeah.
They're, like, themselves. And I think Kristen struggles with that, but you kind of, like, created... Well, she didn't all the way by herself create that situation. Like, he did do what he did.
Yeah.
We do have to acknowledge that.
No, he for sure did what he broke trust. And I totally understand that, and I totally understand her being on edge. And I'm not faulting her for that at all.
No.
My fault with her is, like, how she reacts to things.
But, like, he's constantly waiting for the shoe to drop when they're together.
And that's not
like,
fair
even
to him.
before... Like, even when Kristen hasn't said anything to him about Ariana, hasn't said anything to Ariana, he knows it's coming. Like, he knows that confrontation is going to happen.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know when.
I couldn't live like that. That's, like, psychological torture.
It's awful. It's truly insane behavior.
Yeah.
Speaking of insane behavior. Jax.
Yeah.
Stassi goes over to his apartment to check on him. And things take a nosedive.
Pretty instantly.
Quickly.
Yeah.
As he's drinking one of his protein shakes when she arrives. And she sees all the supplements are still there. Like, he's still been taking them.
Yeah.
He hasn't
including
changed.
his weird little pills.
Hardening pills?
That
I think it's for his body and not his wiener.
are like $100 for the bottle?
Yeah.
Like,
just
that
because you
he's been
bought
taking since he was 17?
Yeah, like, just because you bought something that's bad for you doesn't mean you have to, like, finish it before you throw it out.
No, and also, like, at 17, why do you need pills to be jacked?
No, it's weird.
Like, you're still growing.
Yeah.
Men grow, like, lengthwise until their mid-20s.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Like, huh?
So naturally she gets, like, kind of mad at this and gives him shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, he has a protein problem, so the amount of bottles of protein powder that was on his...
Sorry, we just touched feet. Okay, anyway. Protein powder.
I need a minute. It was awful. Okay. The amount of protein powder that was on his countertop
Yeah.
was...
And in his cabinet.
And in his
'cause
cabinet.
It didn't all fit in the cabinet.
Like, was truly insane.
Like over $1,000 worth easily.
Yeah, because protein powder is not
No.
cheap. Like, why do you need that much protein powder? Like, you don't.
Eat a fucking chicken, you weirdo.
Right? Like,
Protein.
I haven't seen this man, I feel like I haven't seen this man eat ever.
Not really.
But I've seen him drink his little stupid protein drinks.
Yeah.
Like, you do realize you have to do the eating as well as doing the drinking?
Like, if you eat like a chicken, you can get protein from that.
Yeah.
And other nutrients.
Yeah.
And chicken.
Yeah.
We like chicken.
It heals the soul.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Like KFC, when you had KFC the other day.
Yeah.
Or, like, have a steak. Have, like, tofu if you don't want
spinach.
Yeah. Tofu, spinach, like, frickin'
Edamame.
Yeah. I don't always got protein in
I
it.
know.
Beans, like...
Legumes.
There are millions of other ways to get your protein than just powdered...
I'm like, sure, have a protein shake when you work out.
Yeah.
That doesn't
like,
need to be all your hydration.
Yeah, or like have like a
your...
protein coffee in the morning where you mix the protein powder into the coffee.
Yeah.
And like have a protein coffee in the morning to like wake you up.
Like get that boost. You don't need to be having like 5 a day.
Be Gaston. Have 6 dozen eggs when I had. Now that I'm old, I have 12 dozen eggs. Is that right?
I don't think so.
Since I'm roughly the size of a barge.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the fuck you're singing right now, but...
No one's quick as Gaston, do as Gaston.
Anyway, eat an egg.
Do you not know Beauty and the Beast?
I do, I didn't remember the part about the eggs.
Oh!
I haven't watched it in a long time, yo. Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, eat your eggs.
Eat an egg. Like, when you wake up in the morning... Have, like...
Eggs.
Have a couple eggs, maybe some, like, turkey bacon if you don't want the grease, like...
I love bacon.
I don't know.
Don't catch my dad eating turkey bacon, I'm gonna be honest.
Turkey bacon's not bad.
But it's not bacon.
It's not bacon, but, like, it's not bad. If you had it in the context of not thinking about bacon, if you had it... I can't think of, like, a non-gross way to describe it, because I was about to call it turkey thin strips. Which is not great.
I hate this.
Anyway, you can get your protein in healthier ways is what I'm trying to get at.
Yes. So, this conversation about not having, like, so many supplements and that being bad and whatever, somehow turns to Jax being mad that Stassi doesn't take his sweater line seriously.
Uh-huh.
No, he doesn't have a sweater line yet. Just to be clear, he's designed 0 sweaters.
Yeah,
has 0 deals.
His idea of a sweater line is the concept in his mind.
Yeah.
And, like, cool, you can have your like, dreams and goals, I guess, but, like, maybe learn to design a sweater.
Like, I want to be a reality TV star myself. I am not a reality TV star. Yet.
What reality TV show would you go on?
Big Brother.
Fair.
I think I could be good at it.
Okay.
Or really bad. Okay, so, sidebar. 2 storylines for this scenario to work out. I'm either the best villain that ever villained.
Yeah.
Because I'm funny as hell.
Yes.
But I'm also pretty mean.
Yes.
And sometimes my inside thoughts come outside. All the time that happens.
And your inside thoughts come out on your face a lot.
Yeah. I don't know that anyone would meet me and ever think that that's what was happening. I think they'd be very surprised when they watched back and saw the confessionals. They're going to be like, oh my god, she's the worst bitch that ever bitched. But I think mostly no one would take me seriously or as much of a threat the whole time until the end. When they're like, how are you still here? And then I win.
I don't even know how you win Big Brother. I've never seen an episode.
Well, okay, so I've only watched like 1 season, to be honest with you. But basically, it's a social game. So there are like challenges and like games you have to play so you can win things like head of household. And if you win head of household, you have all the power.
Oh, spicy.
But if you don't, that's fine. But the head of household gets to nominate 2 people that are up for elimination, and then the house votes on those 2 people. Then you play for the power of veto. And if you win the power of veto, if you are one of the ones up for elimination, you can use it on yourself. If you're not up for elimination, you can use it, if you choose to, on someone who is up for elimination. So they have to nominate someone else. So basically, it's a social game. Completely. If you're very well liked and not taken as much of a threat, people are not going to be in a hurry to get rid of you.
Fair.
But you have to, like, be social enough and friendly enough that people like you and you create alliances. And then at the end, everyone gets to vote, like everyone eliminated and whatever, gets to vote on the final 2 who should win. So you have to earn your win a little bit, but also if people don't like you, you have no chance.
That's so fascinating.
Yeah. It's tricky. Because you want to win enough, but you don't want to win too much. And you want everyone to like you, but you don't want the wrong people to like you. It's a lot. And I think I could play it very well.
I could see you being very good at that.
Yeah.
I feel like
if I can manage to drum up enough patience and fakeness to, like, pull it off in the house where people can see me, I don't care what they think after.
Yeah.
But I'd have to control my facial expressions, and that is going to be the hard part.
I feel like if I was in something like that, I would be very hated, and I don't know why.
Just going by how you were at work, yeah. And I don't know why either, because, like, I like you and I don't like most people. But people really didn't like you.
I feel like I don't cause
You
drama.
don't. You're the least dramatic person I've ever met in my life.
I, like, don't like
It is weird that people like me more than they like you, because they shouldn't.
Like, it's so
I'm
strange.
way worse of a person.
It's so strange to me.
But it's so funny.
But, like, I feel like I would be one of the first people to get voted out. Because
you never know. This season there was an old lady named Angela.
I love old ladies.
No.
Oh, no.
No, she'd previously been on Dr. Phil for something else. She cried all the time. She was literally insane, Kristen Styles. And they kept her around for so long. I got so scared she was going to win. Because she was up for elimination, like, 9 times. Like, 9 weeks. And she never got booted out. She always got taken off because she wasn't much of a threat. But
I think that would be my only saving grace. Is, like, I don't think people would see me as that much
like,
of a
I
threat.
could never do a show like The Challenge. Because I'm chunky and scared.
Yeah. No, same.
But I'm smart. If I could make it to the trivia round, I would kill that.
Because I'm single and perpetually single, I have frequently been like, oh, it would be so funny to go on one of those dating shows.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do a dating show.
Can you imagine me on one of those dating shows?
No.
I'd hate everybody.
Yeah.
Like, they'd irritate the crap
You'd
out of me.
eliminate yourself.
Yeah, I'd be like, I cannot do this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I gotta go. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I also feel like I wouldn't be picked. So
I don't know how we got to this. I'm gonna be honest. But Jax's sweater line.
oh yeah.
Stassi is kind of shitting all over it. Because Stassi actually wants to work in the fashion industry to some capacity.
Yeah.
And she feels like he's making a mockery of her actual dreams.
I don't know if it's a mockery, and I play devil's advocate a lot when we talk about these things, and I don't like Jax, and I'd like to make sure that is known. It is possible that she inspired his desire to make sweaters.
Maybe.
I think that he's an asshat,
it runs
though.
that deep.
No, I think he's an asshat who wants to do something more than modeling because he feels like he's 33 and modeling.
He is. He should want to do something more than modeling.
And, like, he understands that, like, he's not going to be able to model forever.
But you can't say you're a sweater designer because you like sweaters. That's how we got onto the reality TV thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I
you
see.
can't say you're a sweater designer.
No.
You can't say your sweater line. Like, you don't have one.
I would say it's not, like, intentionally making a mockery of it. I would say the only thoughts that ran through his head is, I like sweaters. I'm gonna do sweaters for my life's work. Kind of like on Barbie when Ken said, I am beach.
My job is beach.
Yeah, Jax's job is sweater. but it's not
He hasn't
because he
even
doesn't
worn-
even design them.
He hasn't even worn a single sweater this season
I
yet.
know, right?
It's very
Fucking
funny. I've
weird.
seen him wear 2
Also,
sweaters.
you live in LA.
Right?
Like, of all things to design.
Like, maybe if you lived in New York, then, like, it'd be, like, a little bit more understandable.
Ohio.
Literally
Nebraska.
anywhere that isn't, like,
LA.
LA, Florida.
Yeah.
That vibe.
And I will say that if Chris had a health scare and went immediately back to the same thing that was causing the problem, I would be livid. I would be flushing that shit down the toilet, throwing it out the window. We'd probably be having the same fight they're having, ironically. However,
he wouldn't be talking about his sweater line.
No, because he has a real grown-up job.
He'd be talking about the stickers he'll make with his Cricut.
FYI, that's not his real job.
No.
It's just a hobby.
I love that it's his hobby.
Cricket, Cricut stickers, sewing, gardening.
Sewing?
Yeah, and he's good.
He sews?
Yep.
What does he sew?
Shorts, shirts, pillowcases.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
He's actually really good.
He's such a weird guy.
I know. He's truly a man of many talents.
Yeah.
But you know what I like? I like that he's, like, as straight as they come. But he's, like, so comfortable in his own masculinity that he'll drive a smart car. He'll drive a minivan. He'll sew.
Yeah.
He'll garden. Whatever. He is who he is. He likes his little hobbies.
He's not toxic at all.
No.
It's so good.
No toxic masculinity there at all.
No.
It's so funny, though.
He'd kiss the homies goodnight.
He made me a little pillowcase and a pillow that is a heart. Because he knows I like to snuggle pillows when I sleep. So he made it for his house.
That's so cute.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
So, this is my romantic life.
I love that so much.
Yeah, that's really cute.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Okay.
A weird little video game pattern, but it's okay.
Hey.
I like it.
Whatever.
We heard the rumor about Tom and Ariana from Jax.
Yeah.
But it circles back to this random bitch named Danielle, who I don't think we've seen on our screens until this rumor started.
Yeah, no.
Not often. And she said she brought up that she thought that Tom had cheated with Ariana because they had a weird energy. Zero evidence. They just had a weird energy. So she thought it appropriate to tell the entire place of Sir that they had cheated. What? Who are you even, first of all? Why are you here? Do we feel like she is just trying to get on the show?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I think she has seen the success of the other people, and she wants it.
I think so. I think that's exactly what's happening. Because why else?
It literally, like, she's a disaster.
Yeah, it's super weird.
And, like, the energy that she sees is literally just, like,
friendship.
Goofing off. Have you never seen two people be friends before?
I don't think so, because I don't get the vibe she has, like, tons of friends.
Fair.
That, like, actually like her, because she's kind of nice. So, we arrive at the day of Guillermo's surprise party. Sheena shows up. And I guess no one told Sheena that they were getting their hair and makeup done.
I'd be livid if
which
no one
feels
told me.
incorrect, because I feel like everybody else knew. So, like, someone for sure told her.
Yeah.
Because everyone else was on board.
And nevertheless, like, it is your job.
So she shows up. She's already spent, I don't know, by her reaction, days and days curling her hair and doing her makeup. So she's very upset that it has to be, like, redone, fixed,
changed.
Even though, like, who the fuck cares? Just do it.
Yeah.
And as Stassi says, normally she fire hoses her makeup on, so really, what is the big deal?
I loved that line so much. Oh my gosh.
Stassi is queen of the one-liners.
She really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know, man. Like, it's your job. It's your job. If you show up to your job and they're like, hey, we gotta do this thing, we gotta change this, that, and the other thing. Like, unfortunately, you do it. Unless it's illegal, like, you do it.
Yeah, it's just hair and makeup.
If it's not illegal, you can't really complain.
But I'm sure they must have told her.
I can't see them not.
Or
Like,
put up a notice somewhere.
everybody
something.
else knew.
And, like, she's basically right up Lisa's ass, so I find it hard to believe that it would have never gotten mentioned.
Well, also, like, she was at the cake thing. Like, you're telling me that...
honest enough, yeah.
You're telling me that Lisa didn't, like, mention the fact that they're doing...
Like, she's in
costumes
on it
and
enough to
stuff?
be responsible for the cake, but not to know that she's getting hair and makeup done.
It feels wrong to me.
So, begrudgingly, she gets her freaking outfit on.
Yeah.
And things are fine, and I don't think they changed her makeup hardly at all, except for the eyepiece.
No. They changed her hair.
They put her hair up.
Yeah.
Oh, Stassi didn't even look like Stassi.
No, they all looked kind of weird.
Yeah.
Katie looked kind of cute, though.
Katie looked good.
I didn't mind it.
Katie rocks the quirky.
She does.
Yeah.
She does.
I like when she leans into that. She's not basic.
No, she needs to lean into it a little more. I need the hair color to change.
It does.
It does change?
Yeah.
That's good.
So the final dance. The performance of Stassi and Katie. Thoughts?
It was the lamest dance I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yeah, we could have done that.
We would have done better.
I think so.
Where was the sexy?
We would have had more enthusiasm.
They said that they were going to be sexy.
Yeah.
I understand that it's super weird.
But you could have brought children to this show.
Like, it's super weird to, like, do that, like, in front of your boss.
But, like, you could do a bit better, no?
Like, it's not like you're on top of him. Like, you can shake your butt better. Like, you did, like, 3 moves back to back and then did it again.
Yeah.
And it was not good. And Sheena was, like, thrilled that it was not good.
Yeah.
Which, relatable. Like, if people that I didn't like did very bad at a thing, I'd be like, yay.
Stassi's taking a break after her very tough dance out in the back alley of Sir.
Yeah.
And Jax comes out, and Stassi wants to apologize. And Jax is reluctant to accept and says, oh, you just get mad at me, blah, blah, blah. This may be leading the witness type questioning, but do you feel like Jax is trying to manipulate Stassi?
Very
using
obviously.
His health situation. Okay, I'm
very
glad.
obviously. Also, the fact that he was talking about how he was trying to be healthy, but he's been taking mystery supplements for the past however many years since he was a teenager.
What's in them.
And it was daily. And I'm assuming, based on how he's talking, that he did not speak to a doctor about taking them.
No.
Like, why are you taking any supplements daily without talking to a doctor?
Aside from, like, vitamins.
Like, yeah,
maybe.
like basic daily vitamins.
Yeah.
But, like, anything else, like, any sort of...
Well,
even
they all
like,
react with each other, and...
Well, like, even, like, melatonin and stuff, you should go to a doctor if
He's
you're
probably
taking it daily.
not taking the, like, recommended amounts either.
No.
Judging by Stassi's reaction.
I'm assuming that he's just wanting to, like... I don't know. I don't know if it's, like, an eating disorder thing. I don't know if it's, like, a control issue thing.
I don't know what his deal is.
But, like, or an addiction sort of situation.
Probably more that, to be honest.
But, like, it's not healthy.
No.
And absolutely he was leading the witness. Or he was leading the witness. You were leading the witness. Absolutely. He was, like, trying to manipulate her with this whole health scare situation.
Because
like,
he does know that
I do
ultimately
believe,
she does care.
I do believe that he had a health scare.
Yeah.
With all the mystery things he is taking and all the weird junk he's putting into his body, like, yeah, he had a health scare. And, like, I firmly believe that. He looked very frightened in a way that, like...
But how scared was he if he's just going back to doing the exact same thing?
Not scared enough.
No. What time are we at?
42 minutes.
Okay, cool. So, we wrap up the episode with Jack saying he's done with Stassi.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna move on.
He's done with Stassi.
Yeah.
You couldn't see, but I was doing air quotes.
She was. It was very dramatic, actually. So, episode 6, Lisa's Angels.
Yeah.
We are prepping for our second annual Pride Parade. Woo! That was really insane.
That was so insane.
So, the plan is, they're all going to dress up like angels. The boys are going to be wearing wings. Sheena's going to sing her songs.
Her song, one of them.
Yeah, her song, because she's really big in the gay community, she puts it. I don't think that's true, because I think the gay community actually has great taste in music.
Yeah.
And Sheena's not it, in my humble opinion.
I could see it, though. She does have, like, weird party music.
I guess, but, like, you're barely famous yet. You're only in season 2.
Yeah. But I could see it, like, popping off in, like, the clubs.
So the plan
The
is...
clubs.
Yeah. The plan is we're going to be doing that. The boys are not thrilled about having to wear wings, and the boys are also not thrilled about having to listen to Sheena's song on repeat for the entire parade.
I agree with the second half of that. I disagree with the first half because they should all be thrilled to wear wings.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed watching them all wear wings, except for Jax, because he's ugly.
You know what I enjoyed? Watching Tom Sandoval's impression of Sheena dancing. Because
Yes!
he actually did so much better than her.
So good!
And he even did better than Ariana did as her backup dancer.
Iconic.
Tom should have been her backup dancer. He's a star.
It was truly iconic.
He did a fantastic impression, and I wish we could see more of that.
I will also be saying booty popping for farting from now on because of when Lisa said that where I come from, booty popping sounds like farting. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that's hilarious.
It is. So, I popped my pen again. Not popped. Clicked. Pop my pen. Okay.
Everybody pop your pen
So,
like this.
In Jax's efforts to move on,
Mhm.
he goes out with Peter and Ben and Dave. I'm not confident Ben and Dave ever appear again.
Listen, Ben and Dave already sound like the most generic names you've
They
ever
may
heard
be
in your
made
life.
up. They may be made up. I don't know.
And they look like the most generic Ben and Daves you've ever experienced in your life.
Yeah.
They look so generic.
They're NPCs.
They're the most NPCs I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It was crazy. They have no distinguishing features. I don't know which is which.
You know what else is weird? The ballerina that Jax...
The 21-year-old?
Yeah. That Jax goes after. Also kind of looks like an NPC.
Yeah.
Like, she's pretty plain.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name.
No.
Dina, maybe?
Mm,
I don't care.
I don't
Anyway.
It
Someone
should be
should save
illegal,
her.
though, that she was 21.
Yeah, it gives me, like, Jake Gyllenhaal, Taylor Swift vibes, except for Jake Gyllenhaal is not, like, a compulsive liar and a pathological sociopath, I don't think.
I don't think so.
I don't
either.
like him, don't get me wrong, and I think he's weird as hell.
He's definitely weird.
Yeah, but it's fine. Anyway, 21 and 33, creepy. Legal,
12-year difference.
but creepy.
Legal, but like at what cost?
Then we cut to a scene where we're at the Pride Parade. It's the day of. Woo, Pride! Stassi asks Sheena how many times we're going to be listening to
what
this
Amber
song.
just did.
I don't know if I could repeat him.
No.
So Stassi asks Sheena how many times she's going to be listening to her song. 44. About 44.
With possibly going over it twice. So
Yeah.
possibly 88.
Yeah.
I'd kill myself if I had to hear one
Stassi
song.
says that's the equivalent to 44 donkey kicks to her ears. This girl in her quotes. She's
It's so funny.
magnificent. So Stassi puts on her outfit and gets in the martini cup. I guess it's a martini glass, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, she gets in her martini glass
I
on
think
the
it
floor.
might be like a champagne. Like not the flute, not a champagne flute, but like the champagne glass.
She gets in her cup. In her
I'd be
outfit.
so scared to be on a moving vehicle standing in that cup.
She was sitting.
No, but she does stand at one point.
Yeah.
It's scary.
So
I'd fall right over.
she's sitting in her cup, and Jax, well, Stassi is trapped in the cup, talks about his 21-year-old hookup. Or date, as he calls it. It wasn't a date. You met there, and you're never talking to this girl again. That's not a date.
No.
And Stassi gets mad. And all the girls she's with also get mad, because that's what your girlfriends do. Because
Yeah.
he's standing there, intentionally irritating her, being a dick, because he knows it's going to get to her.
Really freaking annoying.
Because she does still have, like, the feelings don't just go away overnight.
No.
That's just not how it works. So, everyone's getting mad at Jax. They're getting into this big fight on the float.
I do have to say 2 things about Peter. One, it's really funny that he is always the most excited for the weirdest things. He was living
You loved those wings.
in those wings.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. And 2, he really needs to learn how to handle his staff.
Yeah.
Well, especially, like, it's one thing when they're not doing work things. Be your friend when you're not doing work things. That's fine, whatever. But, like, you're doing a work thing on this Pride float. You are standing by Jax having this conversation. Egging him on, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Yeah. And as Lisa said, Pride is not about you idiots.
No!
You're celebrating a community that has faced, like, endless amounts of shit for endless amounts of years. You're supposed to be, like, having their back and supporting them, and you're fighting and making fools of yourselves and the company you work for.
It's insane.
Like,
And Stassi's stuck there. Like, she doesn't really want to be having
no,
this fight.
she in her cup. She can't get out by herself.
No, she's stuck.
The way I would have tipped it and left.
I don't know that you could have. It might have
Watch me.
been... Okay.
I'll try. I'll rock back and forth till it fall over.
Or you fly out.
Yeah, that too.
Either one.
I want out. And can we just take a minute to talk about Sheena's performance on the float?
She looked bored as hell.
She couldn't keep her eyes open because her fake lashes were too heavy. She looked insane.
It was so funny.
Her eyes looked crazy. It looked like she was having a stroke on both sides. What is happening? This is
Poor
the
girl.
least enthusiastic I've ever seen Sheena about
It
anything.
was so funny.
Oh my god.
She's probably so tired of hearing her own song, too.
I don't think that's
Over
true.
and over?
I don't think that's true.
I hate it.
I
I'd be
think
so
Sheena
annoyed.
loves hearing herself. all the
Yeah,
time.
but, like, I feel like it's one thing to hear yourself. It's another thing for 2 hours straight.
Sheena really does think she's Lady Gaga, though.
I know.
And, like,
Never had a piece of voice training.
yeah, we know. Like, trust me, it's evident. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Also, can we just say, like, stop fighting on a float?
Yeah.
Like, a float is not the place to fight.
Flat?
Let me try that again. A float is not a place to fight.
No.
Don't fight on floats.
A float is to be celebrated.
Yeah. We need more floats and celebrations and parades in the world.
Woo. So, we return to Sir after the parade to have the party, where Kristen is holding down the fort at Sir. And Kristen says she has gone through Tom's phone. Now, I am a huge proponent of not going through each other's phones. If there is a reason to be constantly doing that, you're not in the right relationship.
It's literally what I wrote. Going through Tom's phone is a clear sign that this relationship isn't going well.
Yeah. Like,
You're not in the right relationship if you
do we know
constantly
each
feel
other's
like you have to.
passwords? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're both related to each other. So, duh. I've never once gone through that man's phone. Ever.
Literally.
And given that I discovered my ex was cheating on me by going through his phone, it's shocking that I've never even had the urge to do it in this relationship. But, like, when you trust somebody, you just don't.
Well, like, I don't care if anybody, like, you or, like, my friends or whatever know my password or look at my phone. Like,
No.
I don't care. Most of my friends know my password. Most of them forget it, but but I am very free with this information. I do not care. I mean, I'm not going to tell, like, the world, but that's for personal security reasons.
But, like, having the option to is one thing.
Yeah.
It's not, like, mandatory, I don't think, but, like, it's one thing. But, like, doing it? Mm-mm.
It just
Not a
feels
fan.
like it's very much not the relationship you need to be having if you feel the urge to go through the phone all the time.
But her suspicions are confirmed when she finds
Sure.
some scandalous text messages.
You're right. They're super scandalous.
Ariana says she wishes they could be back at Coachella. And Tom says, we could have a Coachella in my backyard with a boombox. And according to Kristen, Coachella is sex. Or the same equivalent. Because she goes fucking ballistic.
Amber, I want to go back to the Tessa Violet concert.
You whore.
Take me back to
Like-
the 21 Pilots concert I saw in 2018.
Now we're going
2019.
too far.
I want to go see Fall Out Boy.
It
again.
is.
Hey, you remember when we went and saw Fall Out Boy? That was great.
Keep it in your pants. But, like, this is enough to send Kristen off the rails completely.
It doesn't take a lot.
So she tells Katie and Stassi that she's going to confront Ariana. And they're like, just do it and get it over with. Because probably, quite honestly, they're fucking tired of hearing about it, if
Yep.
I had to guess.
I would be.
And they're like, go make it her problem. Stop making it ours. Because, same. So, on to probably one of my favorite scenes so far.
It's crazy.
Kristen walks right up to Ariana at the bar at work and says, hey.
Because, you know, we always fight. We always talk about non-work
Yeah.
problems at work.
You just got back from a suspension.
Yep.
Also. She's like, hey, have you had sex with my boyfriend?
And
Just-
Ariana's like, no.
I'll give her props for, like, not beating around the bush.
Yeah.
But Ariana's like,
No.
no. And her face is just, like, very stoic. No. And Kristen keeps pushing the issue.
She's like, I haven't
And she's
done
like,
it.
just tell me if you've done it.
She's
while
like,
we're
I'm
on
not going
break.
to tell you something I didn't
And Ariana's
do.
like, but no, though.
Like, I didn't do it. Like, I just told you.
So, Ariana's stoic face while Kristen is spiraling as this non-conversation goes on
Funny.
is so funny, and it makes Kristen look so much crazier than even
then
Kristen normally looks.
In the confessionals, Kristen is like, why isn't she being defensive if she didn't do it?
I feel like that's exactly why she's not being defensive. There's nothing to defend. She
Yeah.
just didn't have sex with Tom.
Like, hey, what a crazy concept. Maybe she doesn't want to.
Yeah, like,
Maybe she's not into him.
it was truly wild.
Straight, gay, bisexual, or not. Like, some people just aren't into other people.
Yeah. Really, more people need to understand that. It's
Like-
super weird.
Like, just because you want to
Like-
bang your boyfriend doesn't mean I do.
Yeah,
Like, no offense to Chris. I want to bang him.
I'm glad.
Like,
But, like, it's a thing.
yeah.
So, Kristen takes it one step farther and starts going on to Ariana through tears, like real big fat tears, that, you know, Tom did bang a girl in the shower in Vegas with no condom.
What is with these people
I don't
talking about?
But Ariana's face
Mhm.
looks so uncomfortable. What do you say? Like, cool, I'm
Like,
not that girl you realize.
Sorry that happened, but
I gotta go do work things now.
I'm like not her. And then the poor other server guy who's like trying to get the drinks that he ordered.
and just leaves.
And just,
he probably
like-
went to the other bar inside.
Well, he had already ordered it, looked like, because he came back and asked about it.
Oh, that's true. That's wild. So, her face is like probably top 5 facial expressions maybe ever on the show.
It was crazy.
The other 4 are also probably her, to be honest, in future episodes, because they're me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I guess Kristen has enough of the lack of response and just like walks away.
Which, like, there's nothing to say. Like, there's nothing, she's not gonna lie and say she did it.
No.
Because why would you do that? Like, I'm not gonna be like,
you have a death wish, I guess.
I'm not gonna be like, Amber, I ate your chicken when I didn't eat your chicken.
No.
Why would I do that?
Death wish. Don't
Oh.
eat my chicken.
I'm not gonna eat your chicken. I didn't eat your chicken.
So then we go back to this Jax bullshit. Stassi and Katie are outside in the alley for their break, where they always are, where Jax knows they always are.
Yep.
And Jax doesn't usually take his breaks there, in case you haven't noticed.
No, I've never seen him out there
No,
before.
but today he's taking his break out there. But it's just because it's break time. It's not at all to annoy Stassi again.
No, why would he want to annoy his ex?
And the alley is huge, but he pulls out a chair and sits right across from them, facing them, staring
So-
right at them.
So weird.
And then is like shocked when they're all mad. I feel like he puts himself in these situations just so he can like play the victim and have people feel bad for him.
Literally, he's such a, like, narcissist.
I hate this
It
man.
is the insanity.
Yeah.
It makes
I hope he blocks us.
Oh,
That's how you know you've made it in life.
Okay. I want that.
Jax Taylor, you're a fool. Jason Couchy, bigger fool.
Yeah. Hey, Jason. I'm looking at you.
Gross.
Actually, I'm looking at Amber, but
I don't want to be looking at you.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to look at you and your stupid chipmunk cheeks.
Yeah.
Hate them.
Old man.
Burn them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're old. You're in your 40s.
Blech.
Figure yourself out. Stop
Right.
being an asshat.
He doesn't.
Clearly, if he keeps doing his stupid Instagram thing, deleting his socials, maybe there's a reason you're deleting your socials. Maybe you're an asshat.
Yeah. Do better.
Anyway. Gosh, I want to be blocked by him so bad.
I know, right? That's how you know you've done well in life.
That'd be so good.
So, we leave Jax and Stassi once again. Because now that Kristen has confronted Ariana and gone absolutely nowhere, she tries to trick Tom and says, Ariana told me everything. And Tom is like, hey. Because there's nothing to tell.
Yeah.
So he's like, what?
What did she tell you?
And and she's like, everything. Is there nothing you want to tell me? And he's like, no. What?
Why would... There's nothing to tell!
So then she's crying again. And he's just kind of standing there speechless. Because he doesn't know what's happening. I've never felt so bad for someone who has cheated in my entire life.
I know, me neither.
It's crazy.
Like, I completely understand her being not trusting him. But, like, there's a level. There's a level.
Yeah. It's crazy. I would love to tell you that she gets less crazy.
Oh, I feel like we haven't seen nearly as much as her crazy.
This is like an iceberg bigger than the Titanic.
Totally agree with Ariana that she needs medication for something.
Yeah.
Like,
she's unwell.
Like,
and you can see it all over her face. Like when it's about to start spiraling.
Ariana is my favorite now.
Yeah.
Like, she just is.
Yeah.
I love her.
Me too.
She's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to do her job.
She's the best one. And be honest. I love Stassi, but Ariana's like for me, she's just very consistent. Like she's very much what you see is what you get. There's not a lot of
that.
Yeah. There's not a lot of fakeness there, I don't think.
That's fantastic.
And she's just like, I don't know. She's just her. Like it or don't. And I look forward to seeing her more. Yeah. She's now officially a main character on the show.
I love that.
Yeah.
Can't believe, though, how, like, insane Kristen gets, man.
I can't believe that this isn't even a blip on the radar of her craziest moments.
Like, I knew she was gonna be crazy back in season 1 when, like, she got all weird about that model that she met.
Yeah.
Which was still probably one of the craziest reasons to get mad. I think that this is less crazy to get mad over this Ariana business than that model.
I didn't even remember that she got mad at the model until we watched it back again. Because
I'm so excited and scared.
We haven't even... And I like Kristen. My heart feels for her.
Yeah.
Do I think she gets into some sticky situations with her insanity? Yeah.
I actually say the medicated thing with so much love.
Yeah. Like you need
I feel
help.
like it would
This is not normal behavior.
Improve her quality of life drastically if she did get.
And I don't think
medicated.
Kristen's heart is necessarily often in the wrong place. I do think she takes literally everything way too far. All the time.
Everything, always.
So much worse than you've seen.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I hope she's, okay. You know?
Yeah. It kind of feels like sometimes you're watching, you're getting your entertainment off of someone's, downfall. But
I hope she's okay.
I can't tell you.
I know, but, I just want her to, I don't want her to be... I want her to be okay, you know?
She's someone you root for. Even at times when it's really hard.
I'm not, super rooting for her right now, but I just want her to be okay.
She's crazy.
I want her to, I don't know.
Find happiness.
Yeah. It's not with Tom Sandoval.
No.
Because...
I don't know that they can come back from where they're at.
No, and I don't, I feel like she doesn't like him.
She doesn't.
She loves him, but she doesn't like him, and you gotta have both.
Yeah, and
those feelings can be there, but you have to.
But that does not make a partnership.
No, you have to You have to both like and love somebody.
And respect.
And respect and trust. And I understand that the trust is broken and that takes time. Like,
But if you agree to, like, work on it, then you have to work on it.
and maybe, like, you need to, I don't know, man. I feel like they could really benefit from couples therapy, but I don't know that it would do anything for them
I think
anymore.
they'd benefit more from individual therapy at this point.
Yeah, I don't think they should be together. I think they should break up.
Predictions.
Predictions, breaking up.
Yeah.
I don't think that's like a crazy prediction to have.
And with that,
Yeah, we're gonna go get some poutine.
turkey, turkey.
Ooh, ooh.
Anyway, just raise your glasses high.
This one's for you tonight.
Bye.
Bye.